Welcome. Today we're doing REHIT, which is reduced exertion high intensity training. We'll do 3 minutes of low intensity followed by a 30-second HIIT, and we'll repeat that. You will need no equipment today. All right, let's get ready to begin our workout. The first minute is going to consist of a front lunge. Take a breath in. Exhale, again, breathe in, exhale, and let's begin. So 1 minute of front lunges. And we'll probably get about 45 seconds here and finish this first minute with some squats. So as you're doing the front lunges, shoulders over the hips and knee alignment over the ankle. And this is at your own pace. Again, it's low to moderate intensity here. And we're going to go ahead and transition to some squats. So hips back. Finishing out our first minute here. So hips back, again at your own pace. Moderate to low intensity. All right, moving on to reverse lunge. So our second minute here of medium to low intensity work. We're getting about 45 seconds of these reverse lunges, followed by about 15 seconds of squats. All right, moving on to those squats, hips back. Breathing easy here. All right, getting ready to transition to our last minute of low to moderate intensity work, cross back lunge. Take a breath. So comfortable breathing here. Your heart rate will be elevated just a bit. Low to moderate intensity here. And transitioning to a lateral lunge. So a side lunge here, hips back. Finishing our last minute here before we move into our first HIIT session. All right, take a breath in, exhale, and again breathe in, exhale. All right, getting ready for our intense burst of energy here. Mountain climbers, we're going to get 30 seconds as fast as you can. So this is our HIIT here. So really working really hard, going as fast as you can with those mountain climbers. You really want to get that heart rate up here in 30 seconds. High intensity. All right, nice work. Take a breath and recover. Should be breathing quite a bit heavier here. All right, just doing an easy stretch here, letting our breathing normalize a little bit. Taking a breath in, exhale, recovering. We're going to grab a sip of water before we move into our second session of those 3 minutes of moderate to low intensity work. All right, take a breath. Exhale, again, breathe in, exhale. All right, we're going to start with some walkouts to plank. This is our first minute here. At your own pace. Low to moderate intensity here. Doing about 45 seconds of these. Nice work. Take a breath in, exhale. All right, moving on to a squat and elbow to knee. So moving through 3 minutes total of this moderate and low intensity work. So at your own pace here. So breathing will be slightly elevated here. All right, almost there. All right, getting ready to transition to standing crunch. So reaching out towards those toes, engaging the core. Moderate intensity here. All right, nice work. All right, let's go ahead and move down to the floor. We're going to just do some push-ups as we recover a bit. So just getting about 8 to 10 here. These can be done on your knees. Slow, easy breath here. All right, and just getting a little chest stretch as we recover a bit before we start our second HIIT session. We're going to be doing jump switches today and going all out effort for 30 seconds. So pushing yourself to your max, getting ready. Take a breath. All right, ready, and let's begin. Big jump switch here. Good, lifting those hips, going as fast and as strong as you can. Really getting that heart rate up. Top intensity, just 30 seconds. All right, nice job. And my heart rate is really up here. So recover and breathe. Getting a little chest expansion as we let the heart rate start to come down. And then stretching that hamstring. All right, and switching sides. And let's just hold plank here for about 1 minute. Still recovering here. Extending from the crown of the head to the heels. Core is turned on. as your breathing continues to come down from that HIIT session. All right, nice work. Going on up and moving on to balance. Take a breath, exhale. And just lifting that right knee, holding for about 30 seconds. And then switching to the other side. All right, great job. Take a breath, exhale. Again, breathe in, exhale. Workout complete.